funny. In this place you'll laugh right down from your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly.
That's for you.
I mean, hi everybody. It seems, I mean, it's got to be is it my cable that's running from the house in the snow? I mean, I am lagging.
You can hear you great though. You sound great.
You sound fine.
Do I look great though?
It goes through phases of smooth and not smooth.
It's stuttering.
Well, we need to fix this. Is it my computer? Is it the internet? Is it, I mean, what is it, Mush? Could it be?
All I know is the last time it would happen was when Joe was in the shed when it was really cold, and then after a few minutes it stopped.
Well, it's called latency, and I don't like it. It's a dirty word when you're talking about video fucking experience, right?
It's not bad now.
Yeah, seems like it's.
I don't like. No, I'm the king of Zoom, dude. I don't know what the fuck you stole my essence, Joe. I think Joe fucked me. I think Joe came here, him and Olivia, and he fucking put a bug on my computer to make it shit. Look at his background. Look at the thing. Look how great it looks.
What if I unplug the backlight and then Bobby's camera starts working?
Well,
off of your system.
They said Joe's the news king. Fuck you, Lou. Sorry, that's not Lou. I apologize.
That was Daniel.
That was Daniel. Fuck Daniel. I love you, Lou. Sorry. I hate latency. You're goddamn right, Lou. I apologize. What a dick I am.
Melissa says it's good now, though.
All right. Good, Melissa. All right. As you can see, my number one best friend is not here.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. I think he's sick. What is this?
Well, this was our third person, Austin Walker, but he's having some trouble coming in, it seems. So.
Oh, this is good. This is what we need. More fucking latency. We're 9 months into a fucking pandemic. I need you to look. I need you to tonight, Mush, as the producer of all, to fucking look up.
Here's why. He's on a plane.
How are you getting? I can't even send a text message on plane. How are you getting us? Do you have headphones in? I love COVID. Fucking fat chicks. Fucking fat chicks. Are you wearing headphones, Austin? Oh, that's good. Good addition to the show. He's gonna stare at us from a discotheque. Fucking asshole. Oh God. All right, good. That's good.
He looks like Sub-Zero.
What are you doing? All right. Well, Mike Calta.
Well, real quick, Bobby. I know you're having a bad day, so I wanted to show you something that they're like, hey, at least this isn't you. So
you're just gonna show another video of Austin.
Mush, I don't like. I hate those fucking. Look at the poor legs flop over the curb.
You actually think Bobby would be able to fit down into the sewer? Though? Come on.
Whoa.
First mistake, though. You don't wear shorts.
No, that was your first mistake. Don't let there be another one. All right, the big ragu.
I never thought of that. Oh my God, you do.
What? What's that?
I'll bring it up.
Yeah, you really do. Listen, Mike Calta, I don't know. He's making me nervous. He called me. I'm trying to get in touch with him today. Of course, he wouldn't answer the phone. So I thought we got past that point in our relationship, but we had a text day, but he's been very busy. And then he said he was at the doctor's, and then it's like, well, are you all right? And he's like, I'm fine, and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, well, then why would you bring up the doc? You're making me nervous. I get nervous very easy. And then he texted me back. He's not going to be able to do the show tonight. He's got a lot of stuff going on and he's not feeling well. So I apologize for all the, everybody loves Mike and loves the show, but tonight he's going to take a little break and maybe tomorrow. But I'm here and I shouldn't be here because I should have went to the hospital today because of I had a fall.
Oh.
That's when you know you're fucking old, when you fall.
Was it in the shower?
No, it wasn't in the shower, you fucking flannel wearing mustard cocksucker. We have a fucking cheese flannel. Joe's all over me tonight.
I'm still waiting to see the big ragu.
Okay. I mean, do you want to hear this? It's a little long, but you want to hear it?
Yes, I do.
So, of course, we had the snowstorm last night. I just got my my snowblower fixed, and I'm not supposed to use it. I am not supposed to do anything for 2 weeks. I am not supposed to do anything except chill. But I'm a fucking man. You know what I mean? I got a snowblower. I got a machine. I go outside. Dawn's like, don't. Okay, I'm just going to go turn it on. I turned it on. I did the driveway. I'm not going to not do the fucking driveway, right? I don't want my...
Is it powered? Is it powered?
What?
Is it
What's
powered? That? Is your snowblower powered?
Oh, no. It's a push one. It's like Fred Flintstones. It literally has fucking chipmunks inside of it that eat the snow and spit it. Yes, it's powered, you fucking stupid hairy oof.
Like powered wheels. Like some of them.
Yes, you sweat hog. Why wouldn't I?
All right.
What snowblower isn't powered?
Who the fuck is that?
That's a big ragu.
What is he from? Like
Laverne
and Shirley.
Oh, I think I say like "Welcome Back, Cotter" or something like.
Wow, that same time.
Yeah.
All right.
So anyways, I turn it on. I start using it because look at your wife. I'm gonna explain something to you two fucking young bucks. Your wife is going to say, take it easy. Your wife is going to say, you should rest. Your wife's going to say, look, I'll take care of it. But she doesn't want to. She wants you to get up and be a fucking man, even if it means a trip to the hospital. Because she doesn't want to marry a pussy. She doesn't want to marry some guy that's going to make his wife go outside and use a fucking snowblower. You understand?
Yeah.
She'd rather fuck somebody else behind your back and get rid of you and let you move on to your fucking silly, take a rest fucking life somewhere in an apartment than have it. So that's why I got up today so my wife doesn't fuck the neighbors. Okay. That's why I did that.
You snow plowed your driveway like your marriage depended on it.
It did. Believe me. So I go out and I do most of it. Clean off the cars. I shouldn't have done it. My stomach was fucked up. And the guy next door, Joe, Pat, my neighbor, undercover cop, great guy, fucking young buck, macho, fucking, last thing you want to see moving next door when you're on the road a lot. And he came, I think it was like 4 days ago. I go, look, there's a snowstorm coming. I just got stomach surgery. I'll let you use my snowblower. You don't have a snowblower. I'll let you use it. You can use it, of course, anyways, but I'll let you use it. But if you could just go up and down my driveway, because I'm not going to be able to do it. He's like, oh, yeah, no problem, bro. But anyways, he's a young buck. He went out to a party last night till fucking 5 a.m. He didn't wake up till 12, right? That's all. So I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to wait. I just did the driveway. So he winds up calling me. He's like, dude, I'm coming over right now. And I'm like, look, I already did it. And He's like, "Ah, shit, I'm so sorry." I'm like, "No, dude, you're the best. He's a great guy." I shouldn't even asked him. I shouldn't even have asked him. You just do your fucking life. You take care of your, pay somebody to do it. Get a mush to fuck. They're walking up and down the street. Get a snow taco to fucking get up there, and
That's what we call Inuit.
snow tacos. So. And so I should have just waited and had them do it. It would have been $80, whatever, right? So I do it. He's like, "Look, I'll do the rest." There was a little bit left, and so he does the rest of my driveway, and he's gonna go use it on his driveway, and the fucking thing breaks. My snowblower breaks down. So this fucking poor kid, he was gonna use my snowblower to do his driveway. It took him fucking 10 minutes. He still hasn't shoveled his driveway. He had to go to work. So he's got this fucked up driveway. He finished the rest of my driveway. Oh. And I feel like garbage. I feel like I feel like I conned him, or like I feel terrible about it.
He should have got up a little earlier.
I feel terrible about it. And then so Dawn, we go back and she's like, "You're going in and you're not doing nothing for the rest of the day. You're taking it easy." I'm like, "All right, fuck it. I'll go sit down, watch some Netflix, get some premium crackers, maybe a cup of tea like an old cunt that I am." And but then 20 minutes in, she goes, "Hey, we're going to go outside. Can you play with the dog in the back, please?" What? She goes, "Yeah, the dog." I'm like, yeah, I'll go play with, I can't play with the fucking dog. I'm so mad right now. I'm going to whisper this. I wasn't supposed to do the driveway, you fucking hump. I snow plowed the driveway. I hurt my stomach. So I'm like, "But I'll go out with, you just told me to take it easy for the rest of the day. And now I got to go play with the dog." Okay. So I go in the backyard with the dog. She's jumping up on my stomach. I got to keep her. I throw the thing. I open the thing I go, "Let's go inside." She goes and runs, gets between my legs, twists me up. I fall. I hit on my rib cage right here. If it was on this side, I got 3 holes on me on this side with stitches. On this side, I hit the wheelbarrow, fucking right in my gut, shoot that down the driveway, fall on the ground on my stomach. I'm lying there. I can't get up. It's icy. I'm going, "Ha, ha." And I go, "Dawn." She goes, "I got the dog." I'm like, "Ha." The only thing I didn't say was "help me," because I will not. I'd rather die on the ice. I'd rather have her find me an hour later frozen like that than say "help me." Fuck you. I had to literally crawl up. I got up on the thing. I had to go inside. I'm wet. I'm fucked up. My stomach's fucked. I'm lying in the bed. She comes in like an hour later with Max. I'm like, "I almost died." She's like, "What happened?" I go, "The dog tripped me because you want me to go play with the fucking dog." She's like, "Oh, is that what happened? I heard you." I go, "You heard me moaning?" She goes, "Yeah, I didn't know what you were doing. I was dying." All right, listen, honey. There's certain sounds that people make. Ow is not a good sound. If I was going fa la 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 la, okay, you don't have to come. God, oh shit, fuck me, fucking ow.
Well, what's funny is that she heard that and didn't think. She probably just thought, "Oh, I'm used to this. You do that all the time."
I don't do that all the time.
You don't have a real Mr. Bean afternoon every day, so
You should have written, "It's all your fault in the snow," and then died.
I was fucking livid. So mad. So like a turtle on its back. Fucking yes. Here's the thing. I'm gonna call her right now.
Real quick,
me
Joel Van
call
has a question.
What's his question? No, you know what? I should check into it. I don't think we have one.
Yes.
Okay, Dawn, can I ask a question?
Uh-huh.
You're on the podcast. Legally, I have to say that to you.
Okay.
Today,
Today.
when you heard me moaning and groaning, and when you heard
I didn't hear you.
you didn't hear me go.
I thought you just said, "Do
Okay.
you have the dog?"
Okay.
I
Here-
said yes.
Okay, here's the problem. This is why I don't believe you. I could hear you and Max having such fun in the little snow pile out
Well,
front.
that's why we didn't hear you, because we were having such fun.
But do you know how hearing works? If I can hear you, you can hear me.
Yeah, but we were having fun and laughing and doing things, and I didn't hear your moaning.
I was dying.
I didn't hear you.
It's not a funny fucking thing, honey. It's not a funny fucking thing. I was on the ground for 15 minutes. Literally on the ground going, ah. Oh, my rib. Oh, God. Holy. Oh, shit.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
I can't believe that. I heard every word you said to Max.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry.
You're okay. You got up.
Yeah, I got up. And here's another thing, Dawn. She made homemade beef stew tonight. Homemade beef stew. It's fucking nuts. Her beef stew is fucking nuts. But you know, what are the potatoes you use? What are they called?
I don't know. They were little tiny little pea-sized
They're like,
potatoes.
not peas, but like little round potatoes.
Yeah.
What are they called? What are they? What?
Fingerlings?
No, they're not round. They're not
They're
fingers.
smaller than a fingerling.
It's
like
small and a
just
finger,
little round
like
ball.
around this big, little round balls. And she
Okay.
put them in the beef stew whole,
Yeah.
which I was like, oh my God, that looks amazing.
Yeah.
Like a whole, you know. But then when
I
you
thought it was going to be really good.
but we couldn't eat it because when you put the whole, you can't put a whole potato in your mouth like a gumball. It makes you want to gag.
They're called peewee potatoes.
Yeah, peewee potatoes. We couldn't eat it. We had to go back in and cut them all up. We had to have them all because you put it in your mouth and it was like, ha. I don't understand that.
I don't know. It was weird.
All right.
It was like a gumball.
And I just want to FYI to you today, when I
Yeah.
came back in, now let me ask you, be honest with me. I did the driveway today. Were you happy that I did that?
I mean, I was happy that it was done. I wasn't happy that you did it. I was a little angry that you did it,
But-
that you had control issues because somebody said that they were going to do it and you couldn't wait.
But you were happy that I did it though, as a man.
What is that?
What? You know what I mean, right?
Like, no, I don't.
You know what I'm talking about.
But as a man,
Yeah, like
you did some duties.
your man went out and did the driveway. That was like, all right, listen, he shouldn't have done it, but I'm glad he did it, right?
No, I'm not, because I would have just stayed. I would have rathered you not do it.
Okay,
'Cause I don't want you hurt.
let me ask you. Well, I got hurt. And you
'Cause
didn't
if
fucking
we get
even.
snow in 2 weeks, I need you to shovel it.
Well, let me ask you another question. When I came back in, when you told me you're done for the day, and then you put me on fucking play dog duty, what was that about?
I wanted you to take the dog out front and watch me and Max play in the snow.
You didn't say that. You said, can you take out the dog in the backyard and play?
I didn't say that. Your hearing is off.
We need a fucking stenographer in this house. I mean, one of us is mentally ill.
Get a body cam.
You.
Yeah. Well, yeah, whatever.
You have
Whatever.
selective hearing.
You have selective fucking everything.
Can I go now?
Yeah, goodbye.
It would be great if she gave you one last job to do before she hung up. Can you paint the house?
Do you? I mean, damn right, Don. Jesus Christ, Lou wouldn't take my side.
Bobby,
think
you
Lou
are,
hates
you are acting like you're an old frontier man, like you had to go out and shoot some rabbits and come back.
Yeah.
You had a
Well-
powered snowblower.
Okay, here's the thing with
Yeah.
you, Joe. This is what you don't understand because you are an apartment rat.
It's
Okay,
That's true.
you're an apartment rat. So when life outside crumbles, you just stay in that little fucking box, and there's some dude that takes care of everything. What all you do is put a couple paintings on the wall and do a video and eat some cheese.
Right.
Okay,
Right. That's
you don't
pretty
understand that
accurate description.
if
You don't have
nobody,
to snow any. You don't have to like shovel any snow. He's got to dodge special needs kids when you leave the house.
There's a special
You-
needs house across the street, Bobby. Just so you know.
oh, is it really? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Oh, that's right. You didn't hear at the last jerk off party.
Oh, my
The
God.
things kind of got off the rails. We started as a group. We said, what was the joke? It became you were going to open a.
Car wash that washes special people. Is that what
Which
it
isn't what we called it. We called it a retard car wash. But
Jesus Christ!
so
Well, this isn't getting monetized, is it?
Cowboy Joe's.
I didn't really say anything. It was everybody else took it.
Oh
way
no!
too
Don't
far.
step back now. You had your part.
Oh, hey, listen, I got some news from Calta, right? Yes. Yes. He wrote, "Hey man, I didn't. You know what? I think he's fucking with me. I mean, I don't know what's going on. He's going, how are you? I'm doing a show, Mike. I'm doing the show without you. I'm filling time, Mike. How do you think I'm fucking doing? I got the big fucking ragu house rat, and I got this fucking snow Mexican. I mean, I'm doing the show, Mike. I'm fucking dying here.
Well, I knew you weren't having a great day. So there's some things I know you like. I know you like camping, and I know you like sharp objects. And I wanted to show you what's up.
I just read Chris Collins's. No, don't put it up.
It's too late.
Listen, we can't do this. Guys,
I remember that now.
Yeah.
that song is stuck in my head.
It was working at the tire wash, and then it was
What?
Whoa!
What? I mean, what's going on? There he is.
Hey!
What is going on, Michael?
Kelta, are you in a skeet ball machine right now?
Can
In
you,
the bathroom.
Are you in a
We hear
time machine?
yes. Can you hear me okay? Because
Yeah.
First of all, this is the best you've ever sound and looked.
meanwhile, it sounds like all of you guys are underwater because I'm using, I don't know, fuck, whatever. Hi, everybody.
Is that the bathroom with the nice towels that are fake but they're real?
That's a new bathroom.
Okay.
Is that Joe Russell? Because I don't talk to him anymore.
Why?
Because he's
The
a
towel.
Feel
because-
really bad.
Because of the towel rack.
I've lost sleep about it.
glad you think it's funny.
I don't think it's funny. I think it's. I mean, anyways, what's up with you, dude? You got me nervous today.
Why? I take one sick day and
It's no, because the way you, first of all, the way you did it, you're like, I'm at the doctor's. It's like, whoa. And usually you'll go, no, everything's fine. You're like, I'm not feeling good. I'm like, what the? You never do that shit.
yeah, I'm usually not. I usually always feel good, but I actually wasn't at the doctor, but it was hard to explain. I had an appointment to give plasma today, and it was supposed to take 45 minutes, and I was there for over 2.5 hours, and my iron was low, and then they drained me, and I just did not fucking feel good. They wiped me out today. So I needed to try and rest, but I couldn't even rest because I've had so much fucking shit to do today. I just now got home from leaving first thing this morning, so it's been a miserable fucking day.
You look sad, buddy.
I don't really feel sad. I'm just a little exhausted. Tomorrow's my last day. I'm on the air in the morning show, and once that's over with, I think I'll be a whole new man. But I'm not really sure.
Right? Yeah.
One of the fucked up thing, is I've been having those panic attacks really bad, and
Yeah.
it was getting worse. So I had an appointment with my doctor the other day, and he wanted me to run a bunch of blood tests and check it all out and all that. Meanwhile, since I saw him and talked to him, not one problem.
That's great. Was it a piano?
Somebody just drop a piano?
What the fuck was that noise, Mush?
Oh, I hit my stand. I'm sorry.
Can you not do that because we think somebody's dropping a piano on somebody's head?
Sorry
The
about that.
coyote was chasing the fucking roadrunner through the show. When you guys go by Acme today?
Yes.
There was like a nice accent to the end of your sentence.
So okay, but you're okay.
I think. I mean, who's to say I'm not going to die in my sleep?
Oh God, can you not fucking do that to me?
I'm just saying I have a living will in case that happens.
I have a living will too. I sent it to you.
Yeah, I changed it.
What do you mean you changed it? You can't change a living will. It's living.
You can with Photoshop.
Listen, that's not the way it works. And no, Lou, I don't feel bad about complaining about. Dawn today made me go play with the fucking dog.
Made you? That's what dogs are for. You're supposed to want to play with the dog.
Not when you got stomach surgery and you snowplowed your whole driveway, which you weren't supposed to do today. And then you felt, and then she was like, I want you staying in. Don't do anything else. And then 20 minutes later, can you play with the dog? And not even with not even, what my wife has?
A nice ass.
No, dude, what are you out of your mind? Mush has a better ass than Dawn. Listen.
Pretty good.
Fucked up, but I'd like to see them both.
Yeah, well, just look at your son's butt. That's what Dawn's ass looks like.
You could bounce nickels off my son's ass.
I mean, look, she's got a nice ass. It's just not. It's just it's just a little tiny butt. She's got tone issues.
I listen. Even if I knew what you were talking about, I would not partake in this conversation.
Why?
To talk about Dawn's tone issues.
First of all, you look like you're going down a fucking tube on a video game.
Right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Because the way she says shit, and then Mike, I fell today. I had my first fall as an elderly man today.
Comes with age, yeah.
Comes with the hat.
Fuck you.
Normally I'd give you a courtesy laugh on that, Joe, but fuck you.
Thank you.
The dog tripped me up. I wound up falling on my side, slamming my side into the fucking the wheelbarrow. I'm sitting there moaning and groaning for 15 minutes in the driveway in the ice, and Dawn's 20 feet from me with Max playing and frolicking. And I heard every word she said. And then I'm like, did you hear me? She goes, I didn't hear you. If I heard you, you heard me.
If my wife fell through the ice and I was far enough away where I can only faintly hear her screams and I can convince the police that I didn't hear them, I might let her drown. So I can understand what Dawn was trying to do. She was like, we thought he was playing with the dog. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she was trying to kill me today.
Well, she's like, just give him enough rope to hang himself.
Well, I'm not going to hang myself.
No. I mean, please, just test those beams.
Ow.
Test that Amish craftsmanship.
That's not what I meant, you fuck. I meant that.
I would never hang myself either for that reason also, because imagine that you die because you fall and then hit your head on something else. Then they have to figure out that he tried to hang himself, but it looks like the beam broke and he fell and hit his head on the chair, and that's how he really died.
Yeah, the 12x4 snapped in half.
Yeah.
And he fell and hit his head on a coffee table on the way down.
And no one's ever going to believe that I was suicidal. They're just going to think I was trying to jerk off.
That's the sad thing is me and you can't do any of that closet asphyxiation shit because we're too heavy.
It's not sad. I'm gonna tell you, I've been jerking off for many years now. I'm happy with it. It hasn't let me down in 40 something years. I don't feel like when it's over, I'm like, man, how do I do more? I'm good with what happened. So the idea that I can throw a belt over something and choke myself out for a couple of minutes and then go, oh, that was pretty good, but I also almost died. It is not worth it to me.
But here's the thing: you've never tried anything else,
Right. I also never tried crack, and people seem to love that because they sell their houses and lose their jobs and families over it. Sometimes it's better not to try it.
right? So I'm saying that if you tried a little something else, like next time I'm at your house, when you're gonna jerk off, tell me.
You'll
I'll
choke.
I'll choke you. We'll do it live on the show.
Yeah.
Where I'll choke you out.
I choked out Hoist Gracie one time.
No, you didn't.
No, he let me choke him out.
Okay.
And he let me, so now I'm thinking maybe he got. I didn't know if he got a boner from it or anything. I don't know if why he let me do it, but he did. I'll tell you what made me feel really good. He goes, "Do it," and I'll tap. And when he tapped frantically. He tapped.
Oh, really?
He was like,
Yeah, you're a big dude. I wouldn't want your fucking form around my neck.
hey, I don't know what that dude's fucking deal is, but I don't think he's human. If we find out that aliens have been living among us, he's one of them. Forget the fighting. Hoist Gracie and I went to a gun range. He's like those Steven Seagal movies where you could throw a fucking pea in the air and he just goes like this and shoots the pea in half. He can fucking hit any target in the middle with one eye. He could spin and shoot. He is unbelievable.
Who? Hoist Gracie?
Hoist Gracie. He trains police shooters. He is unfucking believable.
Are you friends with him?
Yeah, we know each other.
I hate when you do that. Are you?
No, he was in town for something and he came on the show. And when he came on the show, we hit it off. And then later on, he said that he was going by the Shooter's World, the place that I went to shoot at. He invited me to come by. So I took Joey one by, and Joey and I went by, and he showed me some of the things that he does. And he is fucking amazing.
Greg Shepard just wrote, it's like being choked up by 2 chuck roasts.
He uses 2 hands.
I love you all, and I'm glad I came to save the show, but I have to go.
All right, well, listen, feel better. Take care of yourself.
Do we know what's going on tomorrow?
Well, I have to leave early because I have a show tomorrow night.
I have a small window tomorrow, so just to tell you what's going on, I have the morning show, and then immediately after the morning show, they're picking me up, and we're doing this thing called Calta Claus, where I'm going out for most of the day delivering prizes to listeners' houses. And then immediately after that, I have to go to the charity that we work for that has all our orphan kids and deliver them gifts. And then I have to come back here, and then I have our work Christmas dinner after that. So I only really have between the time that I come back and the time that I have to go to the dinner, which I can make work. I just don't know if you can do that.
What time is that?
I hope to be back here by 6 o'clock, and then I have to leave here by 7:30.
Yeah. No, I have to leave before that. I have a show at 8 at the thing. So maybe tomorrow we'll just do a show in the afternoon.
Yeah, but I can't do it in the afternoon. I could do a little bit of calling in like this.
Yeah,
I know, but tomorrow's my last day, and then I'm free.
Look, man, it's a busy time of year. It's all kinds of crazy shit going on. So we understand. Everybody understands. So, we'll jump on tomorrow. If you can jump in like this, that's awesome. But take care of yourself because you look fucking.
I will be able to jump in for sure. As long as Joe, do you understand?
What's up?
I don't give a fuck if you understand, Joe. I don't like you anymore. I don't like you anymore.
No, we got to work this out. This is not
I like Olivia, but I don't like you.
This is not good. This is not. Joe is the sweetest guy.
Beware. I'm going to send you cheese that tastes delicious, but it's laced with fucking arsenic.
Why? What's Joe loves you. You know Joe loves you.
Oh, I love you too, Joe. I'm just kidding.
I love you, Dad. I love you, Daddy.
I do have a solution to the towel rack.
Okay.
You want to throw it out?
Well, I'd like him to return it, and then I want to get him the good one, the bucket one.
That can be done. I have the box.
Yeah. So if Joe can return it, and then I'll get the bucket one so that everybody's happy.
Okay, before you get the bucket one, can you call me and we can send it from us?
Well, I can handle it and just sign "Love Mike and Bobby."
Well, I told Mush and Joe that the air fryer is from us.
Yes. Yes.
Those are from me and Mike.
Right.
Great. So let's
Happy
just do
birthday.
that then. Yeah.
All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Dominus
I love you, buddy.
Bye.
Love you, buddy.
All right,
You
Joe,
look
you
great.
can be on
You look
it now.
great.
You don't like the towel rack.
It just, if it worked, I'd really love it. It's just, I feel so bad. If it was halfway good, I could lie and say that it's great. But I want to like take a meat thermometer and like test the towels because I can't really even tell the difference.
It's a towel rack from like the 70s. Like when the guy first came up, what we should do is we should get hot rods and hang them on the wall and put your towel on it and it'll heat your towel up.
Yeah,
You should keep it for a paper rack, like for the newspaper.
Another old thing.
How great is the bucket one though? The bucket towel thing. Look at
Wonderful.
It's one of those you don't think you need it, and then you use it, and you're like, "This is the best thing ever."
Exactly. I've used your air fryer like 4 times already in the last 2 days.
Mush, you got yours today too, right?
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to use it.
Is it in? Where is it?
It's still in the box in the living room.
Where is it? Did I have it delivered to where?
Texas. I'm in Texas.
Oh, you didn't make it to New York.
I went back to New York for like 2 weeks, and I flew back on Wednesday.
You're back in Texas now.
Yeah, I had to come back earlier than I wanted so I could do that show with Verzi.
Got ya. You were going the other way. So you got the I'm so happy. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. You'll cook dude. The French fries in it are insane. Throw a steak in it. You can throw asparagus and the salmon in it. Just you got to get avocado oil because that's the only one that can heat up to that temperature and not fuck up. You heat up regular olive oil and it turns into fucked up fatty shit. Avocado
oil doesn't have a high temperature or whatever it is.
That's what I just said. I literally just said the same fucking thing.
Well, even in a pan, if you put olive oil too hot, it'll.
I literally just said that.
So I'm agreeing with you. That's all.
But,
I don't know why you're mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I love you, Mush. I'll tell you, I did a
What about vegetable oil, Bobby?
Use tinfoil too, so you don't have to clean it.
Oh.
Okay. Oh. Anyways, here's how I'm gonna get my wife back.
You're gonna push her.
No, I'm not gonna. Fucking sicko, Mush.
You have a joke about that.
You're gonna throw a chicken breast at her head.
All right, both of you.
You're gonna push her back into a bush again, just like old times.
When I have root vegetables in a stew, my gas is fucking. Listen to me. It's putrid. It's fucking putrid. My asshole. It's probably gonna hit me tonight in the middle of the night. And all day tomorrow, for the weekend, root vegetables, when they're in a stew, they go through me and they get rancid in my belly, and my farts are edible. Like you could take a bite out of them in the sky. They're so fucking terrible.
Smells like the Middle Ages.
It smells like hamburger.
Yeah, it smells like you open up a box you found in a basement of an old house. It's fucking terrible. And that's how I'm gonna get her back. I'm gonna just dust her with my asshole for the next couple of days. Now let me ask your opinion, guys. So the kid next door, I feel terrible. He didn't get to do his driveway. Now what do I do? Should I feel terrible that the snowblower didn't work.
He's right back where he started from, though.
Well, he did. Yeah, he only did like half of yours, didn't he, or something? So yeah, I think he's okay. Yeah. So yeah, I don't see what the issue is. Like, he didn't really do.
I
much
mean,
of
it's not
yours.
on me, right? I mean, it's not like he did my whole driveway. I did most of it. He did a little bit of it, and then I was like, "Hey, use my snowblower," and it just died. So it's
And-
not my fault, right?
Yeah, and
No,
you said
it's not
you overslept, or he overslept. So, it's on him.
Yeah. I mean, but I don't even know why. I should have just kept my trap shut and hired somebody to do it. Why am I asking? I'm like, hey, you can use my snowblower. You ever see that commercial on TV where they talk about old guys and the guy's trying to, he's all these things when you're old. And the guy's talking to the people and he's like, you don't know them. Don't tell him. He didn't ask for advice. I do all those fucking things. I mean, this kid, young buck, cop, good looking, home, fucking works, doing drug busts. I mean, this kid and here an old fucking fart neighbor. Hey, come here for a sec. And I was on my tree swing out front at night watching the sunset. And he's like, yeah, what's up, man? I'm like, yeah, look at the sun. It's beautiful. I don't give a fuck. I bang. I'm a cop. I'm fucking 20 something.
Wait.
I'm the shit.
Did you really make him sit down next to you to talk about the sun?
I didn't make him sit down next to me. I did, I acknowledged the beauty in the sky.
I love it. I just never tell Keith and Colin that story. So
And then I go, hey, we got a big snowstorm coming. I got stomach surgery. I'm not gonna be able to do the thing. Maybe I got a snowblower. You can definitely use it, but maybe you could do mine too, and then you could take it. And he's like, what? Yeah, I can help you out. You want help? And I'm like, no, I mean, you could. I might be able to do. I don't know, And I'm like, what am I doing? And then, he's such a nice guy. He's like, yeah, dude, sure, whatever you need, I'll help you. And I'm like, well, but I'm helping you too. You know what I mean? Like, you can use my snowblower. And he, in his head, he's like, I could give a fuck about this. I just fucking took down a drug pin in fucking Yonkers. I just did a surveillance. I mean, what the fuck? I gotta worry about you. And then I feel terrible.
I don't know about the deal. I don't know if it's even worth it.
Yeah.
He's gonna do 2 driveways.
Wasn't even gonna do his.
I would rather just take my shovel and do my own.
First of all, you don't fucking do your own, okay? All right, superintendent, no driveway, don't have a car.
Back in the day, when I lived with my parents, hey, what about Max? Can Max shovel and put him to work? Pay him? Give him
He's
some chores?
7. I dropped 12 inches on my driveway. What am I gonna fucking? And what was he gonna be done by next week?
It's not that you think he's too weak; it's he's not fast enough.
He's gonna walk in with his hands are all blistered. I'm done, Dad. I'm done. Can I have my $7?
You missed a spot. Get back.
Now go play with the dog.
I feel terrible about it. I should have just. This is what I'm learning in life. Just shut your face, Bob. Just everything my friends have been telling me. Just shut up, Bob. Shut your face. Keep your mouth shut. When you think of something, wait a day to say it.
Did you? That's the advice you give me. Did you just want him to like you? Is that what it was?
Mush, I didn't know. I don't know. I guess I got this fucking 1950s neighbor, dad, husband in me. Like, hey kid, come here. I'll let you use I got a snowblower. You can use it. And if you just get mine, I'm a little surgery, so I can't take it.
It's what you wish someone told you back then.
I'm such an asshole. I ruined this kid's day. I know, because he was probably sitting there at the party. We got to go. Why? I got to do that guy's fucking thing tomorrow. I told him I'd do it.
He's on Netflix.
And then he woke up at 12 and he's like, hey man, I'll be over in 20 minutes. And I'm like, it's already done. And he's like, well, I only got the little bit left up front, but just come over and you can grab it. He's like, well, let me at least do that. Let me do the top part for you. So I know that he's such a nice guy. He feels bad that he didn't, but
So he called you while you were snowblowing?
I was done. I just finished.
But you said you
Well,
had a
listen,
little...
can I just stop you right here? We live next door to each other. So it's not like he didn't hear me going blah, 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 and look out the window and see me fucking hobbling down with my stitch belly, my fucking hernia belly, just going down the driveway and,
Yeah, he heard it stop. Oh, he must be done. I'm going to wake up now.
You goddamn right, Mush. You goddamn right.
Yeah. It's a steep driveway too. It's tough. It's tough to even like drive a car up it enough.
I tell you this, it's the snowblower is amazing though. My uncle gave this to me as a housewarming gift. It's a used one. But here's the problem. Like this is why I don't like to take medication. This is why I don't like to go to the hospital. This is why I was very scared to get my surgery, right? Because once you start fixing something, something else goes wrong. And then something else goes wrong. And then all of a sudden you're dead. Okay. Now I got the snowblower fixed. It was leaking gas. The guy came and fixed it. Then something else broke. And then he fixed that. And now this broke. Now he's going to come back again. I should have just bought a new fucking snowblower because it's going to be $3 by the time this fucking son of a bitch is done with it.
Bobby, I'll fix it for you.
What do you mean?
I can fix snowblowers.
Well, get the fuck up here, man. What are you doing? Come up Saturday.
I can do lawnmowers. I could do snowblowers, weed whackers.
Buddy, get up here. How much?
I mean,
I just gave you an air fryer. Fucking nothing.
Yeah.
You can't do it like that anymore, Bobby. The internet gets mad at you.
What?
No, that was fake. Did you hear that? That was made up.
I know it was made up.
That was made up by internet trolls. This is a fucking, and the media picked up on it, and people were like, you can't fucking do this. You know what? Okay, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, it was a 4chan thing.
Say it again.
It was a 4chan thing.
4chan?
That website that, anyway.
Oh.
So.
All right. Well, I don't know. Yeah, you really fucking. Nobody knows what the fuck. What is that? What is it?
Before Reddit, it's a place where internet trolls congregate now.
Okay.
But it was before Reddit. You just give me the finger. What was that?
No.
Well, I have this video for you because I don't know if you know what this is, if you've ever partaken in it. But this is the type of job I think you would have if you didn't ever get into comedy or acting. This is what I think you would be doing. So there's no audio to it because it's just weird music, but I want to show it to you.
Be a newspaper boy.
No, it's this thing. I don't know if you ever heard of Cold Steel.
Yes, I love Cold Steel.
So I always thought you would be good friends with these guys.
Well, funny you mentioned this. Is this guy going to cut a boot?
But then look.
Oh, is there a steak in there?
He just have a steak in the boot.
Oh. Is that Mike's head?
I just imagine you doing that. I think you would have a lot of fun just testing out blades, hitting meat with them.
I tell you what, I fucking love, I'm a big knife guy. I love fucking knives, dude. I love blades. I watched a documentary. Is that a samurai right there? Yeah.
My favorite guy. This is like me when I'm 10 years older, hopefully.
Guy looks like a fireman.
That guy enjoys his life so much. He's so happy to just cut shit up.
Is that a police chief?
This is my favorite.
Oh, good. You gotta put a jacket.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. I guarantee that resembles somebody that he knows.
His ex-wife. God damn it, Barbara.
That's definitely his wife's shirt.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at this fucking guy.
just that
Cool.
smolder at the end.
Oh, these guys make me sick. But these guys are acting like it's hard to do. It's a fucking that's a wiffle ball bat. I could do that.
They're so serious about it. Just imagine you doing that. This guy, just a
Oh,
bucket full of Mountain Dew. Just
that guy does look like you. If you worked in a fucking cube.
yeah, it's cubicle Mike right there.
Yeah, cube Mike. Jesus Christ. Why are they acting like it's hard to cut? You know what? I wish they did this. They did this shit back in the day though, where they tested the blade of the samurai on people's necks. You know that.
No, what was that?
Well, they used to execute people and they would test the fucking samurai. There was an executioner and he would test the blade and how strong it was by the cut, by the decapitation. I watched the whole thing. This is why we're done. We're finished. I watched the whole thing at 4:30 in the morning. Then I woke up and I know exactly how samurai swords are made. I could literally move to fucking Japan tomorrow, get a job, and within 6 months be a master sword maker in Japan. I watched from 4:30 to around 8:30 in the morning. I watched everything there is to know about samurai swords. I know the fucking how the steel is folded 12 times. It's soft in the middle. It's harder on the outside. It's different steel. The way they cool it down, the kiln they use. I know everything. I don't know the names of sugiyaki or the yakatoki or sukituki. I mean, I'd have to learn that shit. But I know everything there is to know about a fucking samurai sword. And it's amazing. It's one of the hardest fucking swords, but flexible. So that's why it doesn't break. And they're known to have cut through the tops of fucking machine guns in the war.
That's crazy.
That's always good when you give a fact that nobody gives a fuck about. And they're just like,
No, I was thinking about it, but I was also trying to pull up the next thing for the show. I didn't know they used to do that. I thought I was always just in movies. I didn't know they actually cut metal.
oh, the farts are coming. Did you hear that? Grumpy.
I tasted it. The new videos they make aren't as fun because now they use ballistic dummies instead of raw pigs and chicken.
Yeah, I know, because somebody complained. Some twat complained.
Yeah.
You know, they should use live pigs. You know, if it was the 60s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, they'd fucking hang a pig right from a tree. Wink, wink, shush, whack. And they'd show a bunch of blondes in bikinis having fucking pork chops.
Yeah, cooking afterwards. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's fucking, I wish I grew up. God damn it. I wish I was this age in the 60s and 70s and 80s. What a fucking fun time. Everybody was too racist.
Your belly button surgery, though. That wouldn't have existed.
Dude, it wouldn't have mattered. I would have been a pimp.
Yeah.
I'd have some fucking blonde sucking on it.
You just get a truss. That's all you do.
Oh, dude, fuck that. I'd fucking have. I'd wear a half shirt, a mesh half shirt with my fucking belly sticking out.
Awesome.
I watched two shows that you should watch on Netflix this week. What it was crazy too. One was the
Degenerates.
What's that?
Say the show that you're on.
No, not Degenerates. I've never seen Degenerates. Yeah, so I'll tell you right now. The two shows I watched. Continue watching? No, that's not it. Where the fuck is it? Okay, here it is. One is called is this it right here? Yeah. Was this it? I don't know. Hang on. Talk while I'm doing this.
My big fat Greek wedding.
No, this isn't it. Fuck me.
Is it there?
Oh, here it is right here.
Okay.
Okay. One is called it's Manhunt Unibomb, and the other one that I watched on there, and it's that Voss told me to watch that just came out was it's Manhunt with the Olympic bomber.
Oh,
But it's
yeah.
really about it goes behind the scenes, and it follows, because you remember the Clint Eastwood movie with the Richard, what's his name? Richard Jewell, right? The Unabomber was awesome, but the other one with Richard Jewell, the one about the Olympic bomber in Atlanta, it goes through the Richard Jewell thing, but then nobody knows this. I never knew it. I'm sure a lot of people did. I suck a bag of cocks. I say stuff like everybody is stupid and knows, like nobody knows. And then it was like, yeah, we heard that 7 years ago, but maybe some of you haven't. I think his name is Eric Rudolph.
Mhm.
So there was a guy who planted the fucking bomb. They found the guy who actually planted the bomb in the park in Atlanta at the Olympics. And he wound up planting a bunch of bombs all around, and he was just a psychopath. Right. So they wound up finding this guy. Okay. His name is Eric Rudolph. And and it's called Manhunt, Deadly Games. What's the real story? You got to check it out. They're both on Netflix. This one and the one about the Unabomber. But first of all, the one about this guy, poor Richard Jewell, this cocksucker was a hero, a fucking legitimate hero, saved lives when all these cops were being fucking, don't worry about it, blah, blah. He saved hundreds of lives. And the scumbag media and the political horse shit inside of the FBI just said, we need somebody right now because we need people to go to the Olympics.
Yeah.
We want people to go to the Olympics. So boom, get me somebody. There's a guy. This stupid chick, slut reporter who fucks cops for information, tagged this guy, released the story. Everybody swarmed on it like they always do because the media is garbage. If you watch the news or read newspapers, you're a fucking moron if you think this shit's true. Any of it. They're all fucking scumbags and they're pieces of garbage, and Apple sucks a bag of dicks because they didn't give you the cube with an iPhone. It's $1,000 phone. You don't give them the cube. Anyways, I digress.
I'll check that out.
So they
That'll be our
wind up.
homework, Joe.
Is he still in jail?
Well, no, what happened? So this is fucked up. This guy, this UTF guy winds up there. There's another bomb that happens and then another one. But the UTF guy at the Atlanta bombing found this metal plate. It's called the directional plate. And it directs the bomb in a certain way. So this guy had this it was buried in the ground. And of course, nobody knew what the fuck it was. This guy found it's like, this is a directional plate. He set up a bomb to called an L pattern. So it goes that way and shoots where he wants all the fucking nails and metal shards to go and kill people. And then he found another bomb at a abortion clinic and like 3 more bombs, all the same shit. And he's like, he's trying to tell these guys, look, you're looking for this guy. This guy didn't do it. So the FBI finally fucking finds this guy. He winds up going into the woods, wherever the fuck it was, where all these militias were. He puts a thing out there saying he did it for God because he knew the militias against abortion, believe in God, blah, 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 blah. So he used the militia. Now, this guy's just a murderer. He just wants to kill people. He doesn't give a fuck about God, babies. He's just a crazy person. So he used the militia thinking that he was their savior. So they were like, we're going to protect you. They protected him in the woods, gave him food, ammo, all this shit. The feds were surrounded this whole fucking 600,000 acre forest so he couldn't get out. So he's living in these woods. Finally, they figured it out that this guy is using the militia, right? The head FBI guy who put Richard Jewell in the fucking target came clean and said, he's not it. This guy did the bombing. He got fired. They said, fuck you. You don't do that shit because you're making us look bad. He's out. Or we wound up quitting or something like that. And then the militia and the FBI worked together to hunt this fucker down in the woods. And they got him and whatever, put him in jail.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this guy's life is ruined.
Oh, dude, his life got fucking trash, man. I mean, this poor, I mean, look, you know, he is whatever, a fucking utz.
Yeah.
I think he's dead now, right?
I was checking right now.
I think he's dead, but he actually wound up becoming, it's sad because his mother, they took his mom's Tupperware and never gave it back. And took 25 Disney movies and never gave them back. What? I mean, the FBI is a bunch of cocksuckers, you know?
Well,
Anyways, the Unabomber one I think was better. And the acting was fucking amazing. But the Unabomber, it wound up being, and look, again, it's the way they told us. So he wound up being abused as a kid so much and fucked with so much. And in college, in Harvard University, he entered this program. He was a genius. So he went to school like, oh, here comes the farts. He went to school. Oh, God. And
You got your own bomber right there.
oh, it's going to be bad because the warmth that came up the back of my shirt right now is unbelievable. I feel cozy right now. So the Unabomber one. Yeah, it's like a hug. It's like a warm, fucking stinky hug. So this guy went to Harvard University. They entered him in this program, made it like, but it was really a CIA. Oh my God, it's crazy. A CIA program for mind manipulation. They literally tortured this kid for 3 years or some shit like that. And fucked him mentally. Fucked him. And, when he was a kid, he got abused. Well, he got made fun of because he was always in 2 years earlier in the class. He was the youngest kid in the class. And kids made fun of him. He got beat up. He got fucked with. And then this happened in college. He literally got mind fucked by the professors and the CIA, twisted him out of control. So later in life, he wrote this fucking manifesto. And then if you read some of it, I didn't read all of it, of course, because I'll fall asleep with reading. You want to get me to sleep? Give me a book. Yeah. So I'll watch Samurai Swords for fucking 9 hours. You have any information at all, any knowledge, I'm out. But it's basically like everything they tell us to do is just to keep us in control. He's like, why do you stop at a red light? Every time you see a red light, you stop. There's nobody there. It's the middle of the night, but you still stop because they control everything you do. And why can't you just blow? There's nobody there, but you still sit there for fucking 3 minutes, which is 7 hours at 4 a.m, right? When you're just exhausted and you wait because you're a good little fucking piggy. And he goes like, there's a million little examples of that type of shit where you're like, yeah, why the fuck do we do this? And then he broke it down. Like, I live in a cabin with no electricity. I have nothing. It's a $400 a month I spend on food or whatever. And if everybody lived like this, there'd be no pollution. There'd be no ozone. There'd be no poverty. There'd be no wars. Everybody would be equal if everybody could live like this, right? And of course, we would have never learned this because I wouldn't have Netflix on my iPhone, on my AirPods, the new ones. And,
how long would you live like that, going from where you are now to that? How long do you think you could do that?
I don't know, dude. I mean, think about this. Okay. The thing that sucks about living like that is you have to go get your food. You have to, you'd probably eat just rice and fucking, very simple shit. Breads, rice, some meats, vegetables.
Root vegetables.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You'd probably you'd grow your own, so you'd eat less, you'd be thin, and your life would be, but this guy was like in the rain, losing his mind how beautiful the rain was. But to us, it's like, get me an umbrella, it's fucking raining out. Like I taught Max at a real young age. It started raining out, and he was like, oh God. And I was like, Max, let's go outside. He's like, but it's raining. And Don was like, it's raining out. I was like, yeah, it's awesome. I go, rain is fucking amazing. It feels great. In the summertime, I was like, you walk out, and we sat outside and we just sat in the rain talking and letting it rain and looking up and trying to catch. And I remember we had that barbecue at my house. There was 60 people there. I had all canopies everywhere. Beautiful skies. All of a sudden, fucking the biggest storm in the last 6 years comes through.
Yeah.
It starts raining. All the canopies break and fold because I got them at Acme. I duct taped them together. Everybody shoots inside. The only two people outside, me and Max. Max is just sitting in the rain looking up, and I'm cooking, and we were just having a blast. You know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's something to it.
No, you're right. Because like last year, that big snow, I am not used to snow, so I went to Washington Square Park. There's nobody there. I enjoy it. I take pictures of it, and then you call me gay for liking snow.
I'm a bad person. I apologize.
But I know.
I'm so sorry.
But to me,
dude.
it was so magical. So I know what you mean.
I apologize. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I'm gonna make fucking Mush into a Unabomber.
It's because you're in Washington Square Park.
No, I would say it's the opposite. You're trying to keep me from being a Unabomber.
All right, Kristen says you stop at red lights to control traffic patterns. Yes, Kristen. At 4 a.m. when nobody's there was the point. You're absolutely. I understand what you're saying, but at 4 a.m, there's nobody fucking there. But I still stop. Why? Because I've been trained.
You're afraid that you'll get a ticket.
So in that scenario, Bobby, in the wilderness scenario, so there's everyone who's going to do it the right way. So what would you do when those marauders come, the people who are just trying to live off people that are working for themselves? Like, what do you think? What would you do there?
Wait a minute. Listen to me. What fucking marauders? What are you talking about? Waterworld? What? I don't understand.
Yeah, in every situation like that.
This is why you're a fucking nerd. Nobody uses the word marauders.
I think.
What are you gonna do? An addendum?
Your knowledge of katanas comes into play, because this is Bobby. And once someone comes for his stack of potatoes, whack! You don't come for Bobby's potatoes.
I tell you what, man. I mean, I think about being out in the country. I think about being out there and like living in that. Here's what almost broke the Unabomber. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Is he actually was going to stop doing these bombs, stop making these packages, because he actually made friends in the town he was in Montana, in the downtown, and there was a woman and a kid, and these people knew him, and he was actually struggling with it, because if you don't have human connection, you'll die inside.
Yeah.
You understand? If you don't have somebody who cares about you, you'll die. You have no empathy. You're not connected to the world. But as soon as a girl likes you, as soon as a guy likes you, as soon as a child's in your life, you're locked in and you care about something other than yourself. And that's all he was looking for. He was looking for someone to love him or acknowledge him. And if you're not getting that from anybody, he was a virgin. He never had sex. You know? So, I mean, look at the attention that he's getting. He's blowing these fucking people up, and that's him. That's me. Yeah. And people were actually listening to his manifesto because you can't, I believe you can't be you can't read that and not go, this makes sense. It's like, fuck this. You're right. You're fucking right. I mean, TV, cars, we're all dependent upon cars. I mean, you never have a car. And then once you get a car, you can never not have a car again.
True.
I can't imagine my life without an air fryer. That's the truth. Just had it for 2 days. I'm gonna go do a steak after this.
Ow. Ow. All right, listen, man. I think, there's a lump.
How long should I do a steak for?
It says, fuck off. It says, there's buttons right on it, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
It says, it has icons that say steak, French fries, blah, blah, blah. But you got to fuck with it a little bit. I don't know how you like your steak, but push the steak button, put your steak in. I would say halfway through, flip it over.
Yeah.
And then even French fries, it will say beep, beep, and it says shake it. So that means you take it out and shake it. And then,
Nice.
but don't use a lot of oil when you fry your vegetables and shit. I got a spray thing. So I spray everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
I mean, I'm trying to fucking talk about worldly shit, about the fucking, a manifesto, marauders, and now I'm teaching you how to fucking air fry vegetables, you cocksucker.
Solving all the world's problems tonight.
Go look at the moon tonight, Joe, and enjoy it.
All right.
You
I
go
don't have to watch
appreciate the
those
moon.
Netflix shows since Bobby told us the plot of the whole thing. So
It's already out there. We know the fucking.
I don't have to watch it now.
It's not a fucking made up story, you cunt.
Oh, real quick, last episode of Mandalorian tomorrow
Damn. Tomorrow's the last Mandalorian
for this season. Yeah,
all right, can we talk about Billy Burr for a second?
we should.
Fucking, the Empire's brutal, dude.
Dad, these fucking Star Troopers, dude. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this right now. Billy Burr, on this second season, I don't know if they let him riff or they wrote for him, but I loved what he did.
Yes,
because he was Billy Burr. Yeah. Inside of that character, he did Billy Burr. I mean, his whole monologue, his whole kind of rant was fucking Bill.
Yes.
But it wasn't like over the top. He didn't fucking over, you know what? The fucking, the rebels, they're cocksuckers. I mean, everybody, the Empire, I mean, look, I was with them. I mean, Darth Vader, good guy. He
Is that pesto?
Is that pesto? I think he fucking did a great job. I think it was a great episode. And because look, when you're doing something like that caliber, when you're on it's the number one show. It's one of the hottest shows out there, and your friend's on it. And look at he doesn't know. He doesn't even know what fucking Chewbacca is. You know what I mean? He doesn't. Billy Burr's never talked Star Wars with me ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he fucking did great. Really.
So I thought this when I saw that episode. Afterwards, I thought if he gets a spinoff, it should be you and him as two guys just doing space stuff. Like you.
That's the name of it, space stuff.
Space stuff. Unfortunately, they're probably going to make you some kind of creature. This is what they do. Would you still do that though? No. I mean, they can't have just two humans.
Because I'm fat, I have to have gills.
I wasn't going by that, but I'm saying they always have to have some guy in special effects. That's all. And because you're not a minority, you have to be a space minority.
We don't know if I got 23andMe for me and my wife.
Okay.
We don't know if I'm a minority. And I don't know if you've seen Sister Ping episode of Colin Quinn, by the way.
We did.
And I think Steve Burns said it correct on Twitter. Bobby looks more Asian than me.
True. So my question was, if they make you a creature, what kind of creature would you want to be?
Okay, good question. Bobby the Hut. Melissa, go fuck yourself. I hope your roof caves in. I really do. I hope.
Well, how about this? How about Joe goes, I go, then you go? How about that?
Okay, Joe go. Yes, that sounds good.
What kind of creature would Bobby be, Joe?
Like a droid. He'd be like in a big C-3PO costume.
All right, listen. First of all, it's gonna take 7 hours to get me into that fucking thing. I mean, look, can we go to you second, please?
I was gonna say some kind of bird creature. I just think you with feathers or something.
I could take flight.
No, you couldn't fly. But I'm just saying you would just have feathers.
I would think I would.
But we can still see your face because your face is your best feature.
Like a peacock.
Please listen. If Fat JC or any of you cocksuckers Photoshop these characters, that would be Bubba Fat. Fucking Melissa and fucking what's his name? Melissa, Bobby the Hut, and Bubba Fat. I hate everybody in here. I fucking hate my fans. Ladybugs, you cocksuckers. It really made me sick to my stomach. All right, listen.
So you could be a droid, you could be a bird. What do you think you would be?
I think if I was going to be anything, I'd probably be some type of lizard. I'd probably have some type of some type of thing on my neck right here. Like yeah, like
angry.
On I'd have 3 of them for each neck. And I would yeah, but I would shit out of my armpits. So every once in a while I go yeah. So if I did this, if I put my hands up, they'd be like, put your hands up. And I'd be like, you don't want me to. Put your hands up. And I'm like, all right. And I just fucking shit diarrhea all over them.
You guys should pitch that. I'm just saying.
Well,
so is this your first friend that's probably going to have an action figure?
no, I think didn't Dane?
I don't think so. I don't think there's anything that had like a real action figure.
Didn't Louis have one with like a karate chop action?
Yeah, the Wolf of Wall Street toys.
Dane had Dane was a plane.
The other one. Oh, that's right. He had a plane, but that wasn't his face. That's what I mean. Like this would be like.
Pee. I gotta pee. Keep talking.
Okay.
Bobby's friends that have had a action figure.
I'm literally just peeing outside the shed.
He's peeing out of his armpits.
I hope your neighbor comes to help you again.
Oh my! I'm Robert Kelly.
You know, Mad Dawn would be at me right now if she saw me doing this.
I peed out there when I was house sitting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's not allowed.
I don't know.
I've come from a pee behind the garage family.
I used to pee in the backyard all the time.
Yeah, why would you put your shoes on and go back inside, especially if you got
like
an alleyway?
I have shit. I actually there was a tree right over here, Joe, on this side of the shed, and it was a beautiful dog tree, and it had like a little hole, almost like a urinal. So every time I had guys, we'd smoke cigars over here. They just pee on the fucking thing. They killed the tree. They literally their piss just murdered the tree.
Too much nitrogen.
Yeah, something. It just fucking died. I had to cut the poor thing down. I felt terrible. Just a poor tree getting pissed on by humans.
Well, it would be my dream if you guys all had a show that you could all be in space, and you and Norton and Voss and Colin were all aliens.
Yeah, well, we just did a show on Sirius for Voss's Christmas fucking special. It sucked.
Oh.
It was just us just staring at each other like fucking nobody wants to be here. It's over. Table's over. Tough crowd's over. We're all done. Nobody gives a fuck. You have to be fucking good looking and wear clothes like from the 80s to have any fucking clout anywhere on Instagram. Oh God. Goddamn Chris DiStefano. He's dressing like he's in Flock of Seagulls.
Yeah, there's some clout chasing going on over there. So
I love Mush still has resentment.
I wouldn't call it resentment. I didn't belong in that crowd. I see what was going on, and it was there's people who say what they want to say, and there's people who say what they think wants to be heard.
Ooh, very well said, Unibomber. You should put that in your manifesto.
I'm gonna go look at the moon now.
Look at Fat Tasty shovel the path to his grill. Fat fuck. He can't get to his car, but he can cook fucking tri-tips. All right. Well, listen, I gotta go inside. I gotta put the kid to bed. I'm glad Mike showed up tonight. I'm glad he's okay. This has been fun. I guess. Why don't we just do this tomorrow again? Can we do this in the afternoon tomorrow? Joe, you can't make it though, right?
Can't make it. I could do
I'll
that
see.
8, though.
Yeah, 1:30. I can try to get somebody, Tangela or Feeney or somebody.
See if Voss can do it.
No problem.
Maybe Voss can do it tomorrow at 1:30. But we'll come back tomorrow. Me, you, me and Mush, and we'll have somebody else. Joe, I'm glad you enjoy your air fryer.
Yeah,
Mush, let me know how it is.
No problem.
You know,
forget this.
Yes, January 30th at the Wall Street Theater in Norwalk, Connecticut. You guys are going to be streaming this live, but if you can make it, if you're in Long Island, Connecticut, wherever, New York, get the ticket, show up, be part of this event. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. It's going to be live, and it's my next gig. Tomorrow night, I'm at Uncle Vinny's. I'm going to be running around. I think Voss is stopping in. I think Jim Florentine's coming by. So it's just going to be a fuck fest. It should be fun. We'll have a great night tomorrow night. But then January 30th. So pass that around. And of course, check out Colin Quinn's Sister Ping episode. Patreon.com/Robert Kelly. If you're watching this and you're enjoying it, go to patreon.com/Robert Kelly. Become a member. Also, if you want to check out live unedited versions of all this, you want YKWd, the extra 10. You want Friday night, Calta and Kelly, and Saturday night, Jerk Off Party, where the fans come in, the Ladybugs, and we hang out. Please become a member at patreon.com/Robert Kelly. It is the utmost holy shit wow Patreon out there, I believe.
The most fun Patreon out there for sure.
It goddamn is. And like, subscribe, and comment right now. Hit the button and follow us here on Calta and Kelly's YouTube page. How many people we got on YouTube now?
Over 3,200. I know that. Let me take a look real quick. It was 3,240 last time I checked. So it's going great. Just keep telling your friends, Ladybugs. It's been going awesome. You guys are the best for telling everybody. And it's like, why can it be these? Okay. 1 second, guys.
This is my first cigar too. I talked to my doctor today, and like I said, he's a friend of mine at the cigar bar. I was like, hey, when can I smoke a cigar? He goes, as soon as you hang up the phone.
We got 3.25 thousand members.
3,000 members?
3,000.25. Yeah.
What do you 0.25?
Yeah, that means 250. But yeah, 3,250.
Yeah, don't ever say it that way. That fucking if you were near me, I'd burn you with this cigar.
I didn't have confidence in my answer, and then I realized I do know math, and I forgot. So
goddamn right. Fucking cocksucker. 100%, Lou. It's 100%. All right, listen. We'll see you guys tomorrow. What else, Mush? Anything else? Make sure you check out brand new Cheese Show. Hilarious Olivia and Joe Cheese Show is out today. Me, Max, and Dawn watched it like it's an episode of All in the Family, for God's sakes. And it was great. So
yeah, those are awesome. Oh, and then check out the Mandalorian recap with me and Greg Stone. We're gonna have Bobby on really soon. After the season ends, we're just gonna start making it about Star Wars in general. So
well really soon. The last episode is this week.
Well, if you're available, we can do it with you.
I'm around all week.
All right. I mean, just find out when they're recording. But yes, we definitely want to have you on.
Okay.
That we thought we weren't good enough for you. So
Yeah,
awesome.
I love you. Listen, hey, I want a real Mandalorian working helmet. Do they sell those?
I'm pretty sure they do.
Find me one, would you?
Okay.
That would fit my head.
I'll keep a lookout. Let me find out.
I can't believe they took his helmet off. Spoiler. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. At what time? 1:30, right?
1:30 tomorrow.
Peace out. See you later.